So my name's Ian Archer. I head up the process development group at Ingenza. Ingenza are an IB company based in Roslin, just outside of Edinburgh, just a couple of miles south of here. The company was formed and we were based at Edinburgh Uni from about 2003. Moved out to Roslin Biosciences about 2007. We've been there ever since. And I was the fourth employee of the company. We're up to about 30 people in the group now. And really, I always describe Ingenza as a chemical company. We make chemicals, but we do it through use of biotechnology somehow. Every chemical we make is made through biotechnology. And so we have groups in molecular biology, fermentation, microbiology and process chemistry. So we can do everything from gene manipulation right through to product isolation in the IB sector. It's a quite unusual meeting for us because it doesn't have a specific theme. We might go to biocatalysis meetings or other synthetic biology meetings, which are very focused and often quite a lot more academic. This is a really interesting meeting because it's just a whole group of different people here that we wouldn't normally bump into. So, for example, I mean, all of the food companies that are here have been really. It's been some really interesting presentations from those food companies where it's very clear to us that there's an IB need in those sectors. They've got good ideas about how they can apply industrial biotech. But the thing because Ingenza is basically a company built on a whole lot of enabling technologies, so it doesn't really matter whether we're working with a fine chemicals company or with a food manufacturer. We can apply those enabling technologies right across the sector. So we've made quite a few contacts over the last couple of days that I think are going to turn out to be really interesting propositions. And the other thing as well is most of the companies that are here have worked, a lot of them have got experience of working on projects, like co-funded projects with groups like the TSB, and that obviously really helps. So companies that we thought probably maybe not would be difficult to work with, or maybe not out of our league, but big American food companies. Turns out they've already working with the TSB on other projects, and so this sets up it's fairly clear it should be a way we can work with them. There's a way forward to work with companies like that. We go to as many of the Biosciences KTN events as we can manage, and we quite often present at these meetings. And we like to talk about how we use the TSB type projects to build enabling technologies. So recently I spoke at another event in Edinburgh where we talked about a whole lot of different specific technologies as a meeting to develop support for the next call of funding. I think the biggest benefit that we've had from the Biosciences KTN are some of the connections that have come through. Some of our biggest customers were introduced to us directly through the Biosciences KTN. So big chemical companies would approach the Biosciences KTN. So we think we can do this chemistry that we would normally base on our petrochemical resourced chemistry. We know we can do this through IB, but we've got absolutely no idea how to do it. And the Biosciences KTN have come to us and have suggested us and put us in contact. So a good example would be Lucite. We've had two TSB projects with Lucite as part of an ongoing relationship with them, and that connection came directly through the Biosciences KTN. I'm about to submit an application to the latest sustainable manufacturing call, which closes at noon tomorrow. And again, that's with another end user, who was introduced to us directly through the Biosciences KTN.